Sri Karibasava is a living saint. He attained Jivan Samadhi through the Sushumna Nadi. He is not coming for food, thirst, or wealth. He comes to spread devotion and knowledge. Jiva Samadhi can be achieved by only great yogis. This is a state where siddhas enter into the Samadhi state at their own will after completion of their mission on earth, and their mind remaining fixed on the divine, they stop the functioning of the body by will. Siddhi means victory. One who has attained victory is called a siddhar. The ultimate victory in one's life is to win over death. One who has won the death is called as siddhar. Death has two types: the soul leaving the body and going outside, and the soul that travels inside the body to the Sushumna Nadi, or the ethereal body. The person who has the soul traveling inside the body, or the soul never left the body, is called as Jivan Samadhi state. As long as you are in the body, whatever liberation you attain, the body is a limitation. It is not complete liberation. When someone leaves their body in full awareness, then we call this Mahasamadhi, because he or she has shed the body. Mahasamadhi is a dimension where you transcend discrimination, not just experientially, but also existentially. There is no such thing as you and the other. Right now, there is you and the other. It is a certain level of reality. In Samadhi state, you go beyond that discrimination, and in your experience, you are able to see the oneness of the existence. Mahasamadhi means you not only see it that way, you have become that way totally. Discrimination is finished. That means individual existence is finished. Who you are does not exist anymore. The life that is functioning as an individual life right now becomes absolutely universal or cosmic or boundless. To put it in a traditional terms, you become one with God or one with everything. When we say one with God, it does not mean going and joining someone somewhere. It is just that your individual bubble is over. To use an analogy, right now your existence is like a bubble. A bubble that is floating around is very real, but if you burst it, where does the air inside the bubble go? It just becomes one with the atmosphere. It is completely dissolved. When we say one with everything, this is what it means. Nothing will be there. You will not be there. When we say mukti, it means you are free from existence. You are free from your own existence. Your existence is finished. When we say mukti or moksha, this is what that means: freedom from the very burden of existence. That's ultimate freedom, because as long as you exist, you are bound in one way or another. If you exist in a physical way, it is one kind of bondage. If you leave the physical body and exist in some other way, there is still another kind of bondage. Everything that exists is ruled by some law. Mukti means you have broken all laws, and all laws can be broken only when you cease to exist. One who is inwardly free while living in this world, the Jivan Mukta, has dissolved his limited ego in infinite consciousness and no longer accrues new karma. The reality of Jivan Mukta is only God. A fully victorious saint, the saint that has attained Nirkalpa Samadhi, or final victory over self-identity and separation from the infinite soul, having been released from the worldly desires, he may live in the physical body while being free in spirit. He is no longer drawn by delusion. The Jivan Mukta, nevertheless, still has karma from past incarnations to dissipate. Although untouched by that karma, he must review the lifetimes of karmic involvement and realize them as dreams. The karma exists of memories of ego consciousness in the subconscious and is released into the cosmic consciousness through meditation. The Jivan Mukta may even work out karma from an entire lifetime in one meditation, or reincarnate in multiple bodies to work out karma more quickly. The Jivan Mukta becomes a Siddha, perfected being, or Param Mukta, supremely free soul, after working out all past karma. He may reincarnate as an avatar, descended being, purely for the welfare of humanity. He has achieved the rare state of Kaivalya Moksha, or full liberation from the material plane of existence. Yogananda said that the Jivan Mukta does not actually need to work out past karma, but does so as an excuse to help others attain liberation or without care because he is eternally free. Ultimately, however, he merges with the ever-existent, ever-conscious, ever-new bliss as the infinite soul. Paramahansa Yogananda, as well as other great masters and disciples, such as Sister Gayanamata, are considered Jivan Muktas. Each Jivan Mukta, according to divine will, must free at least 6 disciples for final liberation.